everyone, it's Renee with Delaney Jane Cards. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another episode in the making of Adelaide's name. I am a member of the ScraPerfect design team, and each month I share 2 projects with you using their products, and I decided that I was going to share at least once a month one of the letters in her name. I'm building her name for her wall. The goal is to have all the letters look different, different shapes, different sizes, different embellishments made of different materials, and we are on the letter L. So I painted this with some super old acrylic white paint, and then I pulled a piece of drywall tape out of my drawer. I'm going to paint that white too because it is super old. And once that was all dry, I adhered the drywall tape down to the letter L with some ScraPerfect Best Glue Ever. This glue works really well for things like this, stuff that I would normally pull out like my hot glue gun for. It holds things really nicely. Then I wanted to add a little bit of gold because there's gold in a couple of the other letters, and I knew this washi tape wasn't going to stick forever, so I added some of the Best Glue Ever underneath that just to make sure that in the future it stayed stuck. And I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but it will get better, I hope. You let me know. Do you like it in the end? I added these chipboard letters here. Letters, they're not letters, they're chipboard leaves. I want kind of a flowy, flowery trail of greenery and flowers. The letter D is the one that I did last month. The 2 A's, the A, the D, the A, and the L is where we're at, but the 2 letter A's, the first one is a metal letter A that was already pre-decorated with some Disney princesses, and the second letter A is pink and it has glitter all up in it. So the D that I created last month has some flowers on it that include some gold, and it has a butterfly and some blue glitter and some gems and some embellishments. So I wanted to kind of tie all of those colors in. Like I said, want all of the letters to look different, but I want them to go together. So here I'm adding some of these pink and mane like flower sequins, and they are tall. They're really dimensional. These are something that I would have to pull out some epoxy glue or some hot glue gun for. There you see I have those Primo flowers. Those are super old, and I have so many of them. But I kind of just trailed this across the letter L, kind of alternating these really shiny flowers and these paper flowers. Wanted it to kind of trail and be kind of natural looking. I also wanted lots of interest here because this is, besides the painting on her wall, this is going to be the decoration on that wall. And I'm hoping to have the whole thing done by the time she's 2, since the plan really was to have it done before she was born. So now I'm on a time crunch since she's 10 months old. Then I took these tiny little yellow flowers, and these are by ScraPerfect, and they have these little embellishments, and these are the taller bottle, tiny embellies or whatever. I'll have that linked below too. They are actually, when I checked, they were out of stock, but they had the smaller bottles, which is kind of a good deal too. They just have a tinier glass bottle if you can get tinier. One really cool thing about them is when you're done with the embellishments that are inside, you can use those glass bottles for really cool things. So here I was just trailing more of those flowers on there, and I was using the little yellow flowers from ScraPerfect to go in the center of all the flowers, of the blue flowers, of the sequiny flowers from Pink and Mane. And then I was also kind of scattering them about, and that just pulls in the yellow. On that Disney princess letter, there is pink and yellow and blue, and there's all sorts of colors. I'm hoping that pretty soon I will start to be able to show you more of her name and line them all up so that you can get a good idea of where we are in this process, because we're doing this together. So then I just kind of scattered these about, and I found that this was the best pickup tool for it. This is the Embelly Jelly by ScraPerfect for them little tiny things. It worked really well. After a while though, I do use my tweezers because I was just sick of picking up more than one because I had them in a little pile there, and it just it got messy. My fingers were messy and sticky, and it was just all sorts of messy, but it was worth it because in the end I do like how it turned out. I think it's super adorable, and I think it does go well with the letter D that I created last month. And then here I added some Nouveau Crystal Clear, I think it's called. What is that one called? It's the Blizzard, White Blizzard one, right? Yeah, White Blizzard. And then I put that on the leaves, and then I dotted that about. And then I also added some gold glitter, and this one is called Honey Gold. And it's kind of clear Nouveau drops with gold glitter in it, and it just adds a little more gold to what we're doing here. And then I added a little tiny blue heart from the chipboard stickers, and then these are Bow Bunny gems, and I used them in the letter D so they will tie together. And I added just a few here to the letter L. I added some of the pearls, and then I did pull some of those, I guess they're kind of smoky. They're not black. Maybe they're translucent. They're black, but they're translucent, so they look kind of like smoky. And I added some of those about on the letter just to make your eye wander around. And remember, this is going to be up on the wall, so you're not going to be right up in the letter L's face. It's just going to be up on the wall. And then I added a little bit of the same twine that I added to the letter D when I did that last month, just to tie that in just a little bit more. So here are some still shots of the letter. I would love to know, do you ever make home decor items with your card making supplies? And I'd like to know what you think of the letter L. And as always, give cards generously. Oh, hey, hit that subscribe button, and YouTube is telling me that I should be asking you to hit the bell. So hit the bell, please. Bye.